Ankit, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
Thanks, sir. How are you?
yes, I am fine, doing well. Wish you warm welcome in our digital meeting. So, good morning, friend. Wish you warm welcome to our YouTube channel. And today we are doing a digital meeting with one of our participants, Ankit Agarwal, Inter CA, enrolled from the Kolkata, and he has successfully completed half of the training. Okay, and today I thought let me take an opportunity to have a feedback about the training and coaching. So Ankit, you can start with your introduction and then I'll interact with another 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm Ankit Agarwal from Calcutta, and I'm a BCom graduate and a CA intern. And as far as my working experience is concerned, I have 3 years of internship training in CA firm, and after that I joined PricewaterhouseCoopers for a year. And but due to personal reasons, I have to resign from there, and after that I joined my family business, and currently I am involved with my father in my family business.
Okay, good, very good. So Ankit, you are Inter CA. I'm sure you must have opted for final, but you might not successful, and you decided to pursue alternate career. So why CFP certification?
Okay. So, sir, from very earlier only, I had a personal inclination towards personal finance. So, but I never had an in-depth knowledge about it. So when I thought for an alternate career, I got to know about CFP. Then I explored about it on internet. Then I got the overview. But when I found your YouTube channel and I saw 10-15 videos of yours, then I made my mind that I have to do this CFP course.
What are the one or two key benefit you thought of before joining the CFP coaching with Keyur Shah? Because when you decided to do a certification, so what are the one or two, three benefit when you go through the couple of video internet? What you have observed?
Okay, from your video, I saw that the past students shared their experience about how their thought process has been completely transformed. Earlier, it means it's not about them only; it's about everybody. When they invest, they usually take emotional decision rather than a logical decision. So when I saw the video, I saw that after taking your classes, after clearing CFP from you, their thought process completely changed. They themselves share in that video that what was means some of the IFAs who were not in CFP before, they shared how their business has grown after taking classes from you and after then CFP from you. So that benefited me. Means I always wanted to have as a good investor myself. Only then I would be able to help others.
Perfect.
So this all things inspired me, and then I joined here.
Okay, so you thought of expected benefit by going through the video is transformation of individual having the logical thought process instead of emotional thought process in investing, and creating a better you can say a successful financial life for self. And definitely once we have a successful financial life, successful doesn't mean that we have a huge money, but successful means that we have a money to achieve our goal whenever it is required. Okay, good, very good. So now Ankit, you had two options. One, you can opted for the self-study option. Okay, and second was the coaching. So why you haven't opted for self-study?
Okay, so from very beginning when I knew about CFP course, so I was very clear that I wanted to have the in-depth knowledge about it. I just not wanted to have a degree. So I was very clear that with a very good mentor who can support me, clear my objections, means make a difference in my practical life, real life as well. That's why I always wanted to have means coaching. I never wanted to do it in self-study mode.
Okay, now good because you thought of one mentor, when you have that mentor, can give you a structured knowledge and skill set instead of trial and error. Okay, that is one of the reason people, student or aspirant, basically could not complete the certification 50%. And second, even if they completed, they don't know what they have learned, because it was the uh, unstructured way of acquisition of knowledge and skill set, and may not give you a desired benefit in your practical post certificate life. You may not able to convert the benefit in your professional life. Okay, now once you have decided coaching, okay, why you have opted for Keyur Shah coaching? Because my fee is average, you can say, comparatively 2 to 3x of the average fee structure. Okay, so why Keyur Shah? Why you paid, example, instead of 40,000 in Kolkata or maybe some other education provider or mentor, you opted for 100,000 coaching fee?
Okay. So here I want to tell you everyone that if they just want to pass exams, CFP exams, then they should not come to Keyur. But if they want to have a real transformation in his life and a domain expertise, means whenever they sit with a client, they could explain them in a very easy way what the solution is to this problem that family is going through. Then only they should opt for means with Keyur sir. So that what I saw in all the videos, and when I have a conversation with you in your con call before for an half an hour, means I made my mind that if I ever want to do CFP, I want to do with sir, because he provides 10x benefit when we are giving him fees, but his benefit is 10x. That's why I wanted to.
Good, thank you very much. So now let take it our journey ahead. So you completed 3 month video lectures, almost half of the training. So what are the key benefit you have acquired? Because you expected some benefit of CFP certification, then you expected the benefit of Keyur Shah coaching. Now, what are the key learning? How you are transforming your personal life? You can start with sharing your personal success story, and then we will discuss about the practical application.
Okay. So earlier, like means whenever I used to make investments in mutual funds or anything, means indirect equity as well, we always means always used to want a higher return. Okay. But we never thought of achieving our financial goals. But when I took your class, means I started listening lectures and understanding the concepts. I got to understand that achieving financial goal is more important than getting higher returns. So, and one instance happens like 15 days back, like my father and mother were discussing that we should do a LIC policy once more for 15 years. Means this year one LIC policy is maturing. So they were thinking that why not do it again for 15 years? Means so, but when I have understood the concept that it's not an investment product, so I explained them about the thing that why we are putting money in LIC policy. Instead, we should go with more modern investments, means mutual funds, because that is the correct investment product now. So means I explained them, they understood, they told me to take decision by myself. So I'm helping my family in very small way right now, but I've started means.
Good, very good. And even the objective is long term, 15 years, and someone is looking for a safe investment. We have taught you one excellent product. What is the name of the product?
Pardon, sir?
I said that your father wanted long-term investment for 15 years. Okay. Second, he was looking for safe investment. So in training, we will learn one excellent product. Okay, which is a far better in terms of safety, in terms of liquidity, in terms of return. Okay, which is the product you have learned in your training?
Public Provident Fund.
Yes. So it is not necessary middle class investor, okay, having the long-term horizon of 15 years or more. Okay. Secondly, looking for a risk-free investment, okay, which is a safer than the LIC also, because LIC is a PSU where in public provident fund you are giving money to the central government, so it is a risk-free. again it is a tax free, and you are getting today also 7.1% return. So one can do a combination of term life insurance plan, okay, if it is required. Second, balance amount 95% money, okay. Suppose if your budget is 100,000 every year of investment into a safe instrument, so 5,000 you can use for the term plan, or 10,000 you can use for term plan, and balance you can even invest 90,000 rupees every year, okay. So you have a combination of 50 lakh rupees term life cover for 10-15 years till retirement, as well as you can create a corpus for a longer term goal. Good, very good. So now, Ankit, you know that we more focus about the practical application. So what are the practical action you did, and how is the feedback of your friend, family, colleague when you did the practical application?
Okay, so one of my cousin last year took a loan, housing loan, at 8.75 interest. So, but he never knew that means repo rate has been decreased from last 1.5 years. So he never knew that if a person approaches bank and asks for a revised interest rate, then it can be it can be done. So when I explained him about this thing, that you have to approach the bank and you can ask for the revised interest rate as per the current scenario. So then he was very happy to knew that this is also possible, and he did that thing. And one of my
they did with help of your you can say practical application. What was the outstanding principal, and how much interest rate is reduced?
Last year only he took about 30 lakhs of loan.
And how much interest that person was paying?
8.7.
Okay, and now how much it is paying?
It's 7.5.
So 1.25% interest rate is reduced. So now imagine that if 30 lakh rupees is the outstanding principal and 1% interest rate is reduced, means there is a 30,000 rupees benefit of interest every year for next 10 years. If you make it even reducing basis, because interest you are going to pay the principal, but even if I consider almost 10 times, because loan are normally for 20 years. So if I consider even 3 lakh rupees interest saving, so which is a huge benefit. So people like to pay money also for debt restructuring plan also. Good, very good. So any other practical application apart from the debt planning?
Yes, sir. So one of my friend is working means MNC, but means he has EPF because that's from the corporate only, but he never knew about the PPF. And when I explained him that this is one of the safest product backed by the central government, and you can plan this product as your retirement for your retirement goal. And I explained about how if he invests maximum amount in his PPF account for his retirement goal, how his corpus can be very huge. So this I explained to him. He never knew about that thing, so he was very happy to know that.
So what was his qualification?
He is an MBA Finance.
Now you imagine that person who is MBA Finance doesn't know the about the variety of products. Okay, so we have to understand that when you hire a distributor or agent, the person is going to earn only from the commission, so he is going to offer a product which is suitable to him, okay, or earning a decent commission to them. But when you hire a certified financial planner, okay, Ankit, when he complete the CFP certification, he'll start charging the fixed fee for his client. Okay, so when Ankit is charging a fixed fee, he'll be able to provide a qualitative advisory where the objective is not to earn the commission. So now so I was asking that now you have decided to basically you have decided to work as a co-mentor, okay, and help students, those who are basically, because you are inter CA and you know the pain point of the CA students. We know that out of 100 students over a period of time, 5 to 7 years, only 10-15 only complete the CA certification, and 85 on average they have to look for the alternative career option. So how CFP certification can be helpful to them to take it as an alternative career option?
So, a lot of people start with CA, but very few, I think, get qualified as a CA. So, I think in today's time, if you are not qualified CA, you are equivalent to BCom graduate.
Okay.
So, but yeah. So, but people, if they opt for CFP, it's a very means. I think I see it as a very bright future. CFP has a very bright future in our industry because means if you see in the US, there are a lot of family there hiring CFP professional for their personal finance, but in India it is not as such. So I think there is a huge scope for people or even a person who has not completed a CA that they can go for a CFP. They can in CFP if they want they can go for a job, and if they want to start their own practice, then they can do that as well. So they can achieve a domain expertise in this field. I think it's every family needs personal finance. So I think there's a huge scope for certified financial planner.
Okay, good, very good. So thank you, Ankit, for a you can say quick discussion for the benefit of the CFP aspirants. So Ankit Agarwal is based in Kolkata, inter CA, and already helping his father into independent in his business, and now looking to start his independent professional practice in financial planning after completing the CFP certification. And he is also thought of he has also joined in our innovative concept of co-mentor, where the uh, once our student complete the sizable training and once he is eligible, he can basically help his friend or colleague to enroll into the CFP certification with Keyur Shah. So what is the benefit to the CFP aspirant, that he if you are a inter CA or looking for a alternative career, uh, uh, because you are not getting success in CA certification and you are looking that now I would planning to move, I am planning for the second career, okay, or alternative career. So way Ankit has selected and way Ankit has basically traveled his journey, so Ankit can help you to get into the right coaching with Keyur Shah. Your subject queries and practical queries 30% can be solved by the Ankit, and then we have another co-mentor Abhay Roham. He can also help you into query solving. I am also available to query solving. So we create a normally we have a concept of micro group, where we create a micro group, and whatever queries participant has, we post the query into the participant post the query into the group, and we help them to solve this query. We more focus on a practical application. So objective of CFP certification is fulfilled. Either you get it into the quality job after completing CFP certification into the financial wellness planning of your clients. Okay, so you get it into starting salary of 20-25,000 with the good financial or wealth management firm run by the certified financial planner or independent financial advisors, or even into corporate also. Like many corporate also, they have their own financial planning vertical, where they basically focus onto the quality financial plan writing, and then they provide the products to the their client. And second is about the starting or independent practice. Suppose if you are already doing a independent practice since last 4-5 years after your inter CA, or even you quitted the CA attempt, okay, and you are already have a, let's say, 100-200 clients of tax planning or IT any compliance in uh, compliance activity, like returns filing for indirect or direct taxes, or maybe accounting, etc. Now you can, after completing CFP, you can provide a value addition to the financial planning to your clients, and you can charge the fixed fee for the writing of financial plan, because already as an independent tax consultant or independent uh, consultant, already your client is paying a fixed fee every year. So when you say that this new service is introduced, So client don't mind if you add the value to the client. So I thank you, Ankit, to join into the this digital meeting, and I'm sure that we together will help the many struggling CA students to take an alternative career option into financial planning, wealth management, or portfolio management. CFP can be a starting point, and then you can think of it specialization, okay, into various field also that will guide once you enroll with us. Okay, so thank you very much. Any last message you'd like to give, Ankit?
I want to tell young students who are doing only graduate or who have not completed a CA or CS or MBA or whatever. This is a very good opportunity that they can join CFP. I think this is a future for Indian industry as well. CFP is a very bright future. I can see that it's a very bright future in India. So they can opt for CFP as a career option.
Okay. So thank you very much, Ankit, for sharing your valuable experience of why CFP, okay, why coaching instead of self-study, why Keyur Shah versus the other education provider, and where you have shared your benefit. I'm sure it will inspire the many CA students to take it the right decision into alternative career, or even those who are practicing CA also can also take it as a value addition in their profile or into their career. So we will give Ankit Agarwal number, WhatsApp number into the YouTube link. I'll give my number, so you can connect either with Ankit Agarwal if you have any specific query as a CA aspirant and wanted to looking for a alternative career option. Okay, or you can come with the me also for any queries. So thank you, Ankit Agarwal.
Thank you.